Looks like a flower. A crystalline mist covers it. Oh. The whole temple is shaking. It's starting to crumble. Oh, no. Do you know how to get out? Yeah, point is, you can't look at a modern game and just be like, oh, there's too many checkpoints. This game's for babies. All the time. Sometimes you can. Sometimes games feel like they have way too many checkpoints when they're trying to be a more callback to old RPGs. But other times, it just makes the experience way more enjoyable. And you can actually focus on the difficulty of the battles. Like, I think Chained Echoes is such a great example because Chained Echoes has basically no punishment. If you lose to a battle, you just try it again right away. There's no punishment. You don't even have to walk up to the enemy. You just say, try again. And that's it. But that is... the reason for that is because the battles are very difficult all the time. Every single battle is based on like where you're at currently and tries to be as challenging as possible. So there are many battles you will not win on your first try. So it trades off punishment for difficulty. And you feel like you're rewarded for winning the fights because they're actually difficult and you're not punished for not getting them right off the bat. But to play devil's advocate, that removes the whole feeling of like a retro RPG and just feels more like a modern game. And you can even say it feels a bit handholdy, you know? But then you realize how hard the bosses are and you're like, I'm glad I don't have to actually reset every time I lose. And I think there's a reason that games have grown to be more like that, because I think it is better for most people. I think if you put 100 people in a room and say, would you rather play level 1, 2, and 3 every single time you lose level 4? How do I get these chests, by the way? Oh, now it's oh. I think these are here specifically for when the timer's on. This is really cool. If you put 100 people in a room and have them play Ninja Gaiden and then be like, you know, every time you lose 3 lives, you got to go back to level 1. Most people are going to get sick of that. Some people will say, oh, it's part of the experience. It's part of the difficulty. Being able to master the old levels so you can get to the later levels faster is like part of the challenge. But most people are going to be like, yeah, this sucks. So I think it was the right choice, but especially with these old RPGs, I kind of miss it sometimes. Feels kind of bad. Like when I play Final Fantasy 16 and I get so far into the game without dying and then I finally die and it's just like, oh, you can try right again from right here. And I'm like, man, I kind of wish you punished me a bit more for that, to be honest, because the game's not that hard to begin with. Double crest graphs. And then you get into the whole topic of like Souls games and how technically Souls games don't punish you a ton. You might have to run through an area with enemies again, but it's not like usually a huge punishment. But then they have the punish mechanics in terms of losing your currency, which could be hours of work. But that's a whole nother rabbit hole. So So where am I going? Because the timer's still going. And I'm going deep. Oh. Okay. Maybe the entrance was like closed and I was supposed to go this way. I thought I was being smart. Chaos. Chaos. It has nothing. Full party silence. Okay. Interesting tactic. For a second, I thought Rudy maybe couldn't do silence because he has no MP anyways. So, I mean, I guess I'll do this. Is this just Ailment the boss? Summon Guardian. New Guardian, by the way. Wait, wasn't that the guy I got from the centaur place and he looks like a centaur? Ow, that hurt. What is going on with this boss? Should I, like, wake my party members up, or... I don't think I have a way to. That's a problem. I like how Gamma Ray has an exclamation mark on it. Oof. Shoot, I only have one revive. I just realized. Do I risk it and try to unsilence? Because he could just zap me and I'm dead. Oof. Okay. That's a problem. Purple electric. That did not wake me up. Jack finally woke up, though. Condition green. What? Was that like a luck thing? All my ailments suddenly went away. And then she sounds me again. She seems weak to that summon. Yeah, summoning is like an ability in this game. It's not a spell. Doesn't cost anything. Well... throw a lucky card. I think I will use my one revive. Don't kill Cecilia. Hit Rudy. Or not. That's unfortunate. Joke's on you, Rudy's already silenced. Permanently. forget what Magus Robe does, but hopefully something useful. Suction. Great. Great. Jack now sucks. Super useful. He's got the big suck. I'll just play it safe. Bro, what is this boss? Like, I'm starting to think this is an optional boss. Because, like, she's crazy strong. What did I walk into? Hopefully defending works against the thing. Oh my god, I did it. Okay, but there's still like a timer going on. We're rich. Death. It isn't the end, but a new beginning. Our civilization, bound by chaos, has turned your world into a temple of death. Where nothing survives. Innocent One, release me from this land and use my powers to revive the dying land of Filgaia. Death rune? My rune? Whoa, Rudy's got 1,000 HP now. Bro, we gotta get out of here. Oh my god, this rune is crazy. I'm sad I had to use my revive. Uh-oh. Get me out! Bro, what? This game has optional boss fights for optional summons? Can we just call it the greatest game of all time now? Or do we have to keep playing, or what? Can we just call it now and put it in the books? That's crazy. I didn't expect that at all. Did not expect this game to have optional, missable boss. I mean, that was the best designed boss so far. And even had like a big explosion and dialogue and everything. It was totally optional. Crazy. Although, yeah, now that you mention it, comparing it to Wild Arms 3, it makes sense, because Wild Arms 3 had a crazy amount of optional content. But a lot of it was like post-game, to be fair. But still. Color me impressed. Give me a difficult fight, please. Hello. What is that? Sand Beast. Whoa. This guy ain't messing around. And he counterattacked. Well. Die. Prepare to meet my death rune. Gyramtos. What the? What do you mean, miss? What? What do you mean? Why would it miss? I mean, maybe it is just like an auto kill, but why would it miss a regular enemy? I don't really want an auto kill, but also the stats on this thing are nuts. So I guess I just leave it for the stats. I miss my Gamera turtle. Okay, what are we even doing? I got so sidetracked by that. We got the crystal bud. Who wanted the crystal bud? Oh yeah, the Captain Bartholomew. I also got three more crest graphs. Try imprison an enemy. Take him to prison. Let's do defense. Shield. And I want to try recover senses. Oh, it's revive. Okay. That makes sense. Well, that's really nice. Glad I got that. I'm rich, by the way. Haha, I am rich. I party every day. I gotta talk to this guy again. Ha ha ha, I'm rich. I party every day. Ha ha ha. That is the greatest NPC in video gaming. Nothing will ever beat that. Not the epic Titus quote. You have the crystal bud? I need it really bad. I can't explain right now. We'll sell it for 5,000 Gela? Nah. Please, I need the crystal bud. You'll be doing this sailor a great honor. 5,000 Gela? Nah. Alright, fine. This game loves to do this, like, pretend to give you a choice, but then you're just stuck in the choice anyways thing. I don't know why so many old games do that. Like, I can't even walk away either. It's not even like yes or no. And if you hit no, then you can, like, go save or something. Like, no, you're just literally stuck in the same exact dialogue box until you say yes. Like, what's the point? At that point, just don't even give me a choice. The crystal bud is a token of engagement in these parts. I'm a fish out of water when it comes to these things. It's nice to meet you. I'm Captain Bartholomew. I'm rich, and I party every day, thanks to your 5,000 Gela. Hey, Bartholomew. Short as usual, eh? That's a crystal bud. When did you... Good timing, Drake. Care to smell my crystal bud? What was that? What was that, like, super clear laugh sound effect? That was incredible. I was about to, like, laugh as a joke, but then they laughed for me. Don't get me wrong, Barthy, but even if you have the crystal bud, you still need a mate. Where do you think you're going to find someone to marry your ugly mug? Are you blind? She's standing right next to me. You dumb baboon. Oh, her, I didn't notice. She looks way older than your preferred age group. Isn't she like 16? Of course, her. I'm sorry she's above your normal standards. I mean, having 2 legs and all. We're getting married soon. These laugh sound effects are incredible. Good, we'll hold the wedding tomorrow then, okay? Okay, there you have it. I look forward to tomorrow's festivities. I did it again, me and my big mouth. Aha, what in the world are you going to do now, old boy? Excuse me, but we're on our way to... We must go through with it, the wedding. I must deceive them or I'll be laughed out of town. No, you don't mean. You shouldn't lie, you know, I can't. It's too late, you're in on this till the end. Either way, they will think you were in on my scheme. I shall give you the tour of my ship, Sweet Candy. We must plan for tomorrow. We just met this guy 2 seconds ago. We don't really need to do this. So we're finally on my ship, Sweet Candy. There are many special rules the sailors of the inner sea must follow. One rule is for the groom to provide a place for the ceremony to occur. That's a pirate rule? Don't look at me, I feel guilty too. Well, the fake wedding is tomorrow regardless. You guys read up on our customs by tomorrow, okay? I don't like this. We're here to look for the statue, not get mixed up in all this. Give it up, princess. Because of this, we were able to get on board the ship. This is the only way to get to the statue. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. I think you're having too much fun. The wedding is tomorrow. Shouldn't you be reading up on the rules or something? Classic RPG shenanigans. Nope, this is the only way. We couldn't, like, ask him to go on the ship. Maybe, like, instead of the 5,000 Gela, we could have just said, let us go on your ship. We don't even know that he cares anything about the statue. We could have walked up and just been like, hey, do you know about the statue? And he could have been like, oh yeah, it's on my ship. Come check it out. Like, he never said he's defending it or anything. He just said he knows about it. And we were like, okay, we have to pretend like we're his best friends so we can get close to it. But we could have just asked him. The wedding is tomorrow. You need to conserve your energy. Would you like to rest? Sure. The busy day begins. The busy day? Yeah, I feel like I should could I have like went around the ship? Also this song. Can I reset? Yeah. I had a feeling that might happen, but there's been plenty of other times in the game where it said something is about to happen and then we rested and it didn't move time along, so I figured it was just one of those things. I get to heal, but time doesn't actually go along, but nope, time went along. I feel sick. I peed in the ocean and the ocean guardian, Lucadia, got angry. Alright. A sailor's life involves sleeping, eating? I thought it said catting for a second. Eating and working with other men. That's why we all have the special ceremonies led by women. Don't worry about it. Drake knows the marriage is a fake. Well, then why are we doing it? We sailors use the stars to navigate the ocean. The old moon not only tells us our location, but it also tells us the weather. It's an important marker for sailors to remember. In a wedding, the bride and the groom are called towards the minister. This game's dialogue, man. A fake wedding, but that's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. The new moon is too unpredictable to use as a navigational aid. The more expensive the jewel is, the better the future it brings. This water lily flower is the ultimate jewel. Tom the repairman. The captain's fiance's name is Olivia Clare. Who is this woman? Who are you people? I think that's it. Or wait, there was another staircase. There's a statue of a monster in the cargo hold. The skipper got it as a fee for passage from a merchant. I'm sure it is of no value. I'm telling you, we could have just asked him, like, hey, you know that statue you don't care about? Can we just have that? Just between you and me, the skipper only likes 18-year-old women. All right, that's going to be the end of the stream, guys. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you coming down for Wild Arms. That's the statue we're talking about. Is it now? Are you sure? If a marriage is unwanted, then tradition dictates that one holds the ceremonial cup in the left hand. Don't worry, this marriage is supposed to be fake, but we want everyone to believe it is a wanted marriage. Could they be any more specific? Okay, if the marriage is unwanted, you hold the cup in your left hand, but we obviously want it to be a wanted marriage because it's a fake marriage where we're trying to make them feel like it's a real marriage, so you're going to definitely want to hold it in your right hand. Wink, wink. What's with all the random facts we don't want to hear? Speak for yourself. I want to hear all the facts. Okay, so we got like 0 information about the wedding. We got one thing about the wedding. Which cup we hold. And I don't know how this is going to start because it says the groom walks forward, the bride walks forward, but the captain just said they both walk forward. So what am I supposed to pick? What? Bride, what is your name? Olivia Clare. Who is the man you're giving your love to? Barn to me. What is the name of the ship that will be your second home? Crackpot. What will guide you through the maze of life? Then hold up the glass and continue. The jewel of the future. What number are we? Huh? For the happiness of today, praise the name of the Sea Guardian. You may kiss the bride. No, Cecilia, I'm very particular. Stop right there. The number was the only one I got wrong. Ah ha ha. Oh my god, the song. Ah ha ha. I have it this time. My name is Zed. I will hack the statue into pieces with my blade. The statue of the seal. Is he one of the demons? I'm feeling great today, and so does my blade. What was that sound effect? He's lively, all right. No, he's just dumb. You so-called warriors will die before your sacred statue. Are they all pointing? This guy has his own song? Come now, it's my debut. Seems like the bosses never have steals. Seems like that didn't work. What did the Dream Rod do again? I mean, if you're just going to sit here and attack my tank over and over again. Sleep. Is it just like a random spell or something? Or is it always sleep? Maybe it's always sleep. It is literally called the Dream Wand, so that makes sense. Let's try Mage Staff. Dude, Rage is so strong. Shield, that's right. You can just sit here and use items all day. I should probably be using spells because I have that crazy rune. But Mystic is too fun. the rage crit. Alright, let's try a spell. Unless he's dead already. Nope. Really? He must just have a lot of magic defense, because my magic stat is like crazy. Don't you dare. Bro, this guy has some health, because we have done crazy damage. We're doing like 1,000 a turn. I thought rage eventually wore off. Rage makes Rudy really strong, though. Hey, this isn't fair. It's 3-on-1. Well, next time it will be 1-on-1. Okay. How are you going to manage that? You may have won this time. Next time it won't be so easy. I'm glad we fought well against that fool. We saved the statue. Oh no, here too. What? The wedding is ruined. On my way. So, I have to work after all. That fool was a decoy. Jeez. So you're an expert with fast draw, huh? Ha, looks more like a fat draw than a fast draw. Please laugh. You don't deserve to die by my hands. Even if the seal is broken, my wishes will be carried out by the innocent one. Take my power and let the battle begin. I am Nuashax, and I will fight by your side. The last of the seals has been broken. We cannot stop the resurrection of the mother. The teardrop my mother gave me is going to be used to destroy the world. No, I can't let that happen. It's my duty to reclaim the teardrop. Lady Harkin, does she also use the fast draw? Jack, we have more pressing matters here. I like the other rune better, but I want to at least see this one. I'm telling you, this is all for the best. I ain't listening to some guy who pees in the ocean. Greetings, my friends. I must apologize. We're not friends. Somehow the wedding was called off, but we were still able to fake it all. I heard you guys were looking for a statue. This isn't a statue, but take it as a token of my appreciation. Good lord, we got like 9,000 Gela from him. Tool Wand. The magic wand is a very interesting item. If you hit an animal's head with it, you'll be able to understand what they're saying. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. We are ready for departure at the docks. We can leave for Port Timney at any time now. Are you ready? I like how you specifically have to hit him in the head. No, we gave him the bud and he paid us 5,000. And then he just paid us another 4,000. Like, they could have just said, use it and you can talk to animals. But they're like, no, you have to bonk them on the head specifically. Where's the... Oh, this way. One more time. Ha ha ha, I'm rich. I party every day. What a legend. This is good. I'm the best. Is there a guy in the inn that gives you ammo here? Right here. What we were afraid of has just become a reality. The Queen Mother, Lord of the Demons, has risen from her deep sleep. The seal no longer holds back the ripples of darkness from spreading. This will be the last transmission of my thoughts. Warriors and Innocent One, go to the source of the ripples of darkness. The final battleground is the snow-covered demon castle in the far northern plains. The voice is thinning. The waking of Mother is overcoming the Guardian's powers. The northern edge of Filgaia. Did he say the snowy plains? That's it. The demons are living in Arctica. Wow, you're a genius. My vengeance is about to be fulfilled. We must look for a way north. Jack. Yeah, Jack's kind of losing his mind. I have a bad feeling what's going to happen with Jack. I can see what a wonderful wasteland where life is in its last whisper. The visions on our eyes, all the bloodshed, all the tragedies, not a nightmare, but a beautiful reality. The teardrop was potent. How ironic that the life force of Filgaia gives life to its destroyer. Thanks, I hate it. My little Zeke and all my children, thank you for awakening me from the eternal stillness. We, the Quarter Knights, have waited long for your awakening. You can relax now, my children. I am here. We shall bring humbleness to this place called Filgaia. Life will end and we will prosper. Destruction to all life. Beauty lies in complete destruction. Are we sure she's evil? I mean, she's given off like a vibe that seems kind of off-putting, but I'm not sold yet, honestly. I mean, she might have something to say. She might be able to work with us, you know. Maybe we could see this through. Maybe we could just talk about it. Is that when we get to rule the world? Rule? Order? What do those things have to do with me? Filgaia will end up just like the other worlds I've been to. The flame of life is the most beautiful at its scattering end. The end of a planet is the ultimate beauty supplied by the universe. You're saying we're not fighting to win a second home here on Filgaia? Then to win back our lost home? Hyades was only my last stop. You were only newborns at the time. I saw the magnificent fall of that planet with my own eyes. So, what do we do after we destroy Filgaia? Do not worry, my child. I shall complete the beauty myself by devouring all that is left here. You will be burned in the eternal flames of your own mother's appetite. No other heaven exists in the universe. Well, you guys messed up. You guys done goofed up. Alright, we'll stop here, but I want to see the Thunder Rune first. No. No small hints. If I miss it, I miss it. I'm kind of curious to see where it goes. Who did I give it to? Jack? Yes, please keep everything completely blind. You can always tell me stuff I missed at the end of the playthrough. But not now. And I accidentally ran away. Excellent. There's a little like jingle that plays when you run away. You need a little like AI helper that every time I do anything it tells me like the optimal way to play and what I missed. That'd be sick. Actually, if you had done this attack, it would have done 10 more damage. Actually, give me the controller. Let me just play it for you. I'll play it for you. You watch. Alright, here we go. Nua Shulks. Or Shacks. Frickin' Aslan. Aslan with a horn. That's pretty cool. Shoot, I should have used Mystic and healed my poison. Okay, but what if I just equip this? Didn't work. What did I give you? Fire. Oh no, Saint. All right. We will end Wild Arms here and move on to Final Fantasy X. I tell you what, it's heating up. I mean, honestly, the pacing in this game is really great. I mean, as soon as we got to, okay, we have to defeat we have to find 3 statues, and it was like a very obvious, go to a city, go to a dungeon, get the statue, go to a city, go to a dungeon, get to a statue. It kind of fell into a formula, but for one, the formula was fun, and for two, we did pretty much that entire journey in one session. I kind of had the feeling that that was going to be the rest of the game, was like doing these statues, but it's just one step on the journey, you know? Within a few hours, we did all the statues. And now we're moving on to something else, so very cool. I was a little afraid it was going to fall into, well, because this is the first Wild Arms, right? So I don't expect there to be a ton of unique stuff going on. I kind of figured it would be a unique a unique start and then kind of a formula. Go here, do that, go here, do that, go here, do that, and then fight the big boss. But doesn't seem to be that way. It seems like it's throwing twists and turns at us at every chance it gets. We got the character that saved us on the tower. We have 4 different minions of Mother who are now realizing they made a mistake, so curious to see where that goes. And yeah, everything was awesome. The bosses were cool, the dungeons were cool. We got a new tool now to work with. I was kind of waiting for that because it's been a while since we've gotten a new tool. Still need to get the grapple hook or whatever. But, and I remember there was like an animal near the start of the game that we could potentially talk to. So I might have to go all the way back at some point, but yeah, man, game just keeps impressing. And the music is still so impressive. Still so much unique music. Oh, and the optional boss too was awesome. I still can't believe that was even a thing. And it was definitely the most fun fight so far. So yeah, I just continue to be so impressed by this game. It's quickly becoming one of my favorites. So excited to play more next week. Let's say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Let's play Wild Arms, and we will see you in the next episodes. Peace.